Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. We are back with the MFL on ESPN Football 2K5. Today, we will be taking a look at a few matchups. So here we are. We got week 2 going down, ladies and gentlemen. 24-14, the Rams fall after winning in week number 1.
Coming up on ESPN, set to go with week 2 of the NFL on ESPN. Hi everyone, I'm Chris Berman. Week 1 certainly had its share of surprises. Will week 2 continue in that vein, or will things start to even out a bit? We'll see. We've got an excellent early season matchup for you here. Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens. Now!
So not wasting any time, we're hopping right into these matchups. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens. A pretty good rivalry matchup. We are going to be utilizing the Simcaster that they had back in the day. And as you guys can see, going into halftime, 10-7, it was a pretty good game. They're in the rain now. I will say this, the rain doesn't look the best in this game. It's kind of hard to see. We would go ahead, skip all the way to the fourth quarter where it would be 14-13. Von Pratniak having a very good day. Both quarterbacks, though, struggling as far as accuracy goes, but both quarterbacks playing pretty similar and not too bad of games, honestly, as there's a nice catch right there. But so Von Pratniak versus Tyreek Whitehead, 2 subscriber quarterbacks, battling it out. They're both in the same division, a very tough division. And a division that has, a rivalry that has history. As you can see, Von Pratniak today, his QB rating 82.7, not bad, 253 yards as he would step back later in the game, going to the end zone, and it would be broken up by subscriber strong safety Ryan Mackey. Now, they do have another subscriber, Michael Tyson, who is actually, or M. Tyson, who is out with a knee injury, so update there. But look at this right here, nice hit by Ryan Mackey on Hines Ward. And that would end this drive. They would settle for a field goal, and they would take the lead 16-14 with about 3 minutes and some change left. Pittsburgh having to play some defense. Tyreek Whitehead later in the game would step back, going deep one-on-one, and he's going to expose the CB subscriber, K. Murray, right here. He sees the matchup, he likes it, he's going to take that risk, and it's a nice dump down pass, and 3rd and 4, they're going to toss it out as they are in field goal range. A field goal would win them this game. This time slowly dwindles away. They're going to take a 27-yard attempt here to win this game. If they can make it, this game is theirs. Can they do it? It's in the rain, though, so nothing is ever given to you for free, and it's right down the middle. That is money. A 10-play drive for 61 yards, 1 minute 40 seconds. The Ravens are going to win this one 17-16 in a classic rivalry matchup that will be remembered. Pretty good day, I would say, for Darius Whitlow. Ryan Mackey had 8 tackles. So pretty damn good day for the subs out there in Baltimore. Dallas over Cleveland 13-7. Chicago falls to the Packers. Denver falls to Jacksonville, and then you have the Chiefs falling. I mean, wow, what happened to the Chiefs defense?
San Francisco
giving up 44.
49ers, New Orleans Saints. It's game time.
So before we get into this game, Greg Maddox's update, broken finger. He actually suffered it during week 1, and so he's out. He's not in this game, as that could affect how San Francisco plays this year. We're not too sure how long he'll be out, how long that injury will continue on. I do believe it said like 2 weeks or something like that, as the Saints would take a early lead 7-0, and then they would score once again. Jaden King, subscriber quarterback, touchdown pass, 14-0. The Saints over the 49ers here. Not too bad of a start. And they would have the ball once again. Jaden King pass to the left. He's going to connect to Joe Horn for 21 points, all coming in the first quarter. We're going to go sim all the way to the fourth quarter, 21-6. The 49ers around the 50. They're trying to get in enemy territory. He would step back, trying to have a comeback. That's not going to be how you do it right there. Throwing an interception, a pick to put this one away. And Dorsey, the second string, yeah, they're missing their starter, Greg Maddox. They're going to need, it's going to be a long day, a long season. Now, despite that, some subscribers are having some success. Denzel LaRoe, not too bad of a day for him, running back. And I do believe Clayton DeBush is having some pretty good success. 8 recs, 88 yards, no touchdown receptions, but so some personal success for the 49ers, but they do fall to 0-2 on the year, I do believe, and they are missing Greg Maddox. He didn't even play. He only threw 4 passes before getting hurt in week 1, so rough time to be a San Francisco 49er fan. Washington beats New York Giants. Seattle beats Tampa Bay, and they start 0-2, which is a big surprise, actually. Then we would move on to those Cardinals, Patriots.
Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, a couple of years from now, we'll be sending you to a brand new stadium out in the Valley of the Sun. But for now, we'll have to make do with the existing Arizona Stadium. New England, Arizona. It's go time!
So here we are, simming this game. Yeah, like I was saying, the Cardinals had a pretty embarrassing week 1. No players decided to take any interviews, not even Johnny Metro, Jamie Bell. A lot of questions about his play. They're trying to bounce back here, and they have a tough team to do it against. They would score first though, 7-0. Jamie Bell trying to, get his team started on the right track. You're gonna have to go tit for tat with the Patriots and Tom Brady, as they're gonna get a quick touchdown to answer right back. Then Arizona's gonna put up 3, 10-7. Late in the second quarter, touchdown. Patriots still take the lead for the first time today. 14-10. Zach Keister, Larry Fitzgerald not playing too bad today. Jamie Bell playing a little better, and they would drive down the field, settle for a field goal. 14-13. Late in the third quarter, Patriots having the ball, trying to drive down the field as Tim Brown's doing his thing, but this one's going to be a run up the gut to get them 21 points, 21-13. Keister 16 carries, 65 yards. And it's going to be a drive that stalls out. 21-13. Touchdown Cardinals. It is a nice 7-yard rush right there, I do believe. So we would hop into this game. I mean, it's a damn good game. Late in the fourth quarter, handoff Keister, and he's going to get stuffed. 21-20 as the Cardinals really fighting here to try and get their first win on the year. Jamie Bell dumps it down to James Skaggs, in and out of his hands as he gets hit right there. Bell would step back later once again, going this time to the left side. Triple coverage, not the best idea there. And that is not how you're going to come back in this game. You're down by 1. You can't be forcing stuff like that. Tom Brady, he's going to truck up the middle. That's not usually like Tom Brady. Second down, Tom Brady going, one-on-one. It's a fumble. Tim Brown fumbles it. This man has been going off today, but right there he could have just cost his team the game, and he knows it. And I don't really think it was a fumble, but it's actually going to stand. It is a fumble. So handoff to Keister. This time he's gonna fight and rumble and bumble for a 5-yard gain right there. He's had a very good day today. 22 carries and 98 yards, way better than week 1. He's gotten way more carries, way more yards, and I like it. He would go in motion here, 2nd and 5. Bell scrambles out to the right side, and yeah, gonna throw that one incomplete. 3rd and 5, quick slant out there, incomplete. That time it's Johnson dropping it. Patriots would have the ball later. Tom Brady would go deep, and it would be broken up right there. Double man coverage, not going to work. 3rd and 10. As this Arizona Cardinals defense has really been really good today. As another fumble, the Patriots has struggled to hold on to it today. Luckily for them, their O-line is going to be aware and hop on that ball. But later in the game, handoff to Zach Keister. He's going to break one free, and he's going the 40, the 30, and he's going to get ripped down at the, I think, the 31 or something like that, somewhere around there. What a run. Taking a look at this. He just slides through. He's going to say, get off of me. And he's going to, excuse me, I had the numbers so messed up there, but he's going to get to the 50. Later in that drive, 3rd and 5, handed off up the gut. Keister, he fumbles the ball. You're in field goal range, and Keister fumbles it. Oh no, they were in field goal range. The Cardinals were in field goal range, and they fumbled it. That could have been the field goal to win them the game. They're going to lose this one 21-20. Tom Brady coming in clutch for his Patriots. Zach Keister, 26 carries, 127 yards, it looks like. And, I mean, no rushing touchdowns, but he got basically 5 yards per carry. But at the same time, his fumble cost us the game. Daniel Zimmer still continues to struggle. He got the ball thrown to him 4 times and only caught 1 pass. My character had 6 tackles, so not too bad of a day for me. And James Skaggs not really involved either.
San Diego, next.
Now, moving on to the Jets, Chargers. Donnie Watson out there. Cam Ramsey. Timmy Train, the tight end, and then Dante Baker, cornerback. Wow, I'm excited to watch some Charger football. And right off the rip, interception by the man, Baker, early, as his team is down by 7 during this time. That's a perfect way to get the momentum for your team going. That would be the end of the first quarter, though. 7-0. Chargers not on the board yet. But Donnie Watson has been going off this season after week 1, and he looks to continue that success going into week 2. But the Jets would score once again, so they're going to go up by 14 here. 14 points. Second quarter with about 3 minutes and some change. And it would be a Chargers punt. So, 2nd and 3, 1st and 10. Interception, and it's the Chargers. 2 interceptions now thrown by Seth Price, and basically the Chargers defense keeping their team in this. But can the offense score? Yes, they can. It's a passing touchdown by Cam Ramsey, 14-7. Injury on the play, or injury on the field would slow this game down a little bit, but the Jets would punt it. And the Chargers have the ball back, trying to look to tie it up, and yes, they will. It's going to be Donnie Watson up the gut for 1 yard, enough to get him in the end zone. 14-14. Seth Price now all of a sudden, where the Jets were up by 14, they're going to go into halftime tied up 14-14. They kind of let that one slip. Interception, though. There's Cam Ramsey making his first mistake as a rookie quarterback, and the Jets are going to score off of that turnover. The subscriber throwing a pick there. And now the Jets have 21. But the Chargers, get the ball right back, drive right back down the field, and Cam Ramsey makes up for it, and it drives down the field, throwing a touchdown pass. And this is going back and forth, 21-21, and then the Jets are going to score right back on the next drive. So 28-21. I mean, this is a showdown here. Insane. 28-21, Chargers driving down the field. Can they do it? 2nd and goal. Started the 4th quarter, and touchdown. There it is. Donnie Watson ran up the middle to make it 28-28. Going back and forth. I feel like this is going to be whoever gets the last possession, as the Jets are going to score a field goal. So 31-28. It's time to hop into this, as you can see where Cam Ramsey's been throwing it to today. So pretty successful in that left side there. 3rd down, we'll see here. What can he do? Cam Ramsey going deep, and it's going to connect to his man right there. Later, next play, going to the middle, and it's going to be another catch, but there's a flag, and I do believe it is on the Chargers, so that could set them back. They got about 2 minutes here. Ramsey stepping back, quick throw. This time he's going to connect. So far, though, those Chargers are looking very good. They are looking very good indeed. 3rd and 9, though. Drive will slow down a little bit. Quick pass to Donnie Watson, and he's not going to be able to do anything with it. 4th and 10. So this is a 43-yard attempt to tie the game up. And it is good right there. And 31-31. 26 seconds left in this game. 7 seconds. Jets have the ball. Seth Price steps back, scrambles out to the side, going deep. It's caught, and they're inside. They're going to call a timeout, and they're in field goal range. Santana Moss with the catch. Oh, my goodness. How did the Chargers defense let this happen? Well, guess what? They're going to get bailed out as there's just not enough leg. for that kicker right there. Not too sure of the name, but he's a little upset with himself. Had a chance to put this one away, and unfortunately for the Jets, not going to happen. This shootout is going to continue to go on into overtime. So there they are, Seth Price, Cam Ramsey. Who's going to get the ball first? A lot of the times that can be the outcome of who wins. The Chargers are going to win the toss and receive. So the Chargers get the ball first, and this is officially the first ever overtime matchup for the MFL on 2K5. So 31-31, the Jets are going to get us started here with a nice kick out. Will the Chargers receive it? Yes, they will. Received at the 10 and gonna take it across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. And we'll get to see what the Chargers do. Later in this drive, didn't do much. 3rd and 12. Matter of fact, they only went backwards. What can they do here? Cam Ramsey under center. Man in motion. And he's going to step into the pocket. Pressure coming. Dumps it down. Not going to get much there. Just a quick dump out. Could have been. That was dangerous. And they'll pick up a yard on the play. Later, Jets have the ball around the 50. Cam Ramsey's going to leave the pocket. He's going to get crushed. He tried to do something with it. It sets up a 3rd and 9. Seth Price steps up into the pocket. He throws an interception. And this one could go. He's going to get tackled at the 50. Wow. And that right there could do it. And Seth Price knows it. He makes a big mistake throwing another interception today. Right here, he just doesn't see the safety lurking. As the safety right here does perfect. Comes up, plays it aggressive. Takes the chance, and it pays off. And that right there could do this one. 3rd and 4, though. Jets defense playing pretty good. Quick pass up the middle. Oh, and yes, that's going to set them up in decent field position. And they pick up the 1st down. And the 2-minute warning goes off. Now the Chargers, all they got to do is just not turn this ball over. 1st and 10, handoff. Donnie Watson, he's going to cut it out. Oh, my God, he's going across the 30 and into the 25 out of bounds. That's going to set them up in game-winning field position right there. What a run by the subscriber running back, Donnie Watson. He cuts it to the outside after seeing that huge opening, and no one's there to take him until he gets to about the 25-yard line. The Chargers would end up kicking the field goal to win that game, and it'd be Seth Price throwing 3 picks in this game that cost his team. Donnie Watson had 72 yards, so not too bad for him in the rushing game. He did have also 2 rushing touchdowns, so pretty damn good. He also had a couple catches, 5 matter of fact, in the game. Jonathan Stokely didn't do too bad, 6 wrecks, 60 yards. And then Will Davis had 2 wrecks for 23. So, Chargers are going to win a close one, a classic. I think Donnie Watson really did good. I mean, if he wasn't successful in the run game. And also Dante Baker. We can't forget about our defensive subscribers. He got an interception. You take any of those plays out, and it could change the tide.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Saints convincingly win by 15. Tim Dwight Goodnight stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Brian Westbrook rushed for over 50 yards and helped his Eagles beat the Vikings. Down in Dallas in the Lone Star State, we had the Cowboys walk away with a 6-point victory. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Colts pick up win number 2. Up at Lambeau Field, we had the Packers win this one to the tune of 13 points. Panthers, Chiefs. Jake Delhomme looking over the defense from the 22-yard line. And a pump fake. Everybody stops. Oh, that buys the time for the TD. The Panthers win this one by the final score of 44-24. The Ravens defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at M&T Stadium. The Falcons won at home and will stay home for next week's game when they meet the Cardinals. Dre Bly stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Corey Dillon ate up over 100 yards on the ground and helped his Patriots beat the Cardinals. By the warm waters of Tampa Bay, we had the Buccaneers lose by 11. Broncos, Jaguars.
Fred Taylor is just shy of the midfield stripe and takes the quick handoff with a spin. They're fooled. Nobody was deep on the left side. 10-5 touchdown.
The Jaguars go on to win this by the final score of 14-10. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Redskins pick up win number 2. Over at Paul Brown Stadium, we had the Bengals come away with a decisive 10-point win. And last but not least, we had the Bills come away victorious. So, 2 weeks into the books here on ESPN, here's my prime time performers for week number 2, and each is going to get a game ball. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Alrighty, there's that Sports Center update on the week. Now, here are the standings around the league. The Bengals really take the league by surprise. Obviously, the Cardinals, everyone don't know what's going on with them. But as far as league leaders, we do have some successful subscribers like Ken Burks. Cam Ramsey not playing too bad, and believe it or not, you know, Jamie Bell isn't doing the worst out there. He's actually not doing too bad compared to some other subscribers and other players. Jaden King, though, having some success as well for touchdowns thrown. For interceptions, who has the most? But, well, Casey Woods. And I can't wait for a Metro News Network to roast this guy. He's got a lot of explaining to do. He is on the border of getting benched out there in Chicago. 2 touchdown passes, 8 interceptions, not playing great with a QB rating of 31. He is on the hot seat. Even Roberto Nandino is not playing good. 1 touchdown pass, 4 interceptions. I mean, he's not doing that good either, honestly. Jamie Bell, compared to these guys, is doing okay. So, Bell, just stay positive, I guess, is all I can really say. For running back subscribers, well, not too many in the top, it looks like, besides Darius Whitlow, who is kind of dominating. That's a surprise. I didn't expect him to be doing so good, but he is. Going down the chart, there is some in the top, though. Zach Keister, and it's just too classic. You can't write this stuff up. Guess who's right behind him? Caleb Goins. These two are always going neck to neck. Like, which one's better? And again, it's just a close race, even in 2K. They are, I don't know what to say. You just can't write this stuff up. In receptions, receiving, Clayton DeBush kind of dominating that subscriber battle. Even in the league, he's in the top 4 for receptions and stuff. So pretty awesome. For rookie watch, Tyreek Whitehead, keep your eyes on him. Von Pratniak, I think, is the most impressive. And then Greg Maddox. We haven't got to see much because obviously he's been injured the whole time. I think out of all the quarterbacks, though, for subscribers, I think Von Pratniak has got my attention the most. For rookie watch for running backs, Zach Keister and Caleb Goins, pretty neck and neck. It's pretty awesome to see them two going, but obviously Darius Whitlow is on a whole another level currently after 2 weeks. Here's the team standings. The Lions have the worst offense. Titans have the best offense for total yards. And for worst defense, the Titans have the worst defense, even though they have the best offense. It's kind of interesting. And the Falcons and Cowboys have the best defense, tied at 430 for total yards. So pretty interesting. That's going to do it for this one. So a different episode than last one. Next episode, we may tune into a full game. I enjoyed doing that. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe next episode will be a Metro News Network. So if you have anything you want to get off your chest in the comments down below, make sure to put it in the comments because it could make the next video. Also, let me know if what do you think about the Discord coming back, so we can all just be, talking about the league in more real time rather than delayed on the comments section on YouTube. Let me know what you guys think. Either way, we're going into week 3 running. The Cardinals need to win. The 49ers need to get Greg Maddox back. There's a lot that needs to happen. A lot of teams that aren't doing good that people thought would do good, and there's a lot of teams that are doing bad or that are surprising people with how good they're doing. So it's the MFL, baby. You just never know. I'll see you guys on the next one.